Salam friends, welcome back to With Love Aisha. If you are new here, welcome. On this channel, I share authentic Ghanaian recipes, continental dishes, and simple cooking techniques you can recreate at home. Today, I'm showing you the best way to cook authentic Ghanaian Koobi Angwamo, also known as braised rice or oil rice. This is a simple recipe, but when prepared properly, it becomes incredibly delicious, flavorful, and wholesome. I will walk you through step-by-step method for building deep flavor using Kobe, the star of this dish, along with toolo beefy, fresh vegetables, and additional proteins. Let's get started. Before cooking, I soak the Kobe and the toolo beefy, then wash them thoroughly. This step is very important. It helps reduce excess salt while keeping the rich flavor. Kobe is a salted tilapia and it gives its signature umami taste. Once cleaned, I set them aside and begin heating some olive oil in my pan. Whilst the oil heats up, I show the base ingredient for this dish, which is white sliced onion, purple sliced onion, fresh jalapeno, yellow bell peppers, Kobe, and toolo beefy. Once the oil is ready, I add the white onion first and fry them until translucent. This step helps activate the natural sweetness and build the flavor foundation of this dish. Next, I add the Kobe and the toolo beefy. I fry them together until golden brown. This process deepens the umami flavor and infuses the oil with richness. This is where Angwamo gets its depth. I have the recipe for how I made my Kobe and the toolo beefy as well if you want to check that out. I'm gonna link it up here. And also, if you are new here, why don't you subscribe to join the family? Thank you so much for stopping by. After the proteins are nicely brown, I add the remaining onions, jalapeno, and yellow bell peppers. I stir everything together, cover it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes so the flavors can combine. Next, I add my jasmine rice lightly into the mixture. You can wash it if you prefer that, but I prefer to just add it like this. At this point, the aroma is absolutely heavenly. I mix everything thoroughly and allow the rice to fry slightly until it becomes lightly toasted. Toasting the rice enhances the nutty flavor and prevent it from becoming mushy later. I add a little garlic herb seasoning and a small amount of salt, not too much because the Kobe and the toolo beefy already contain salt. You have to be careful with that. That's why I soaked both the Kobe and the toolo beefy earlier on so that you can reduce the amount of salt that is in the Kobe. Now the rice is toasted and ready for the next step. I use hot boiling water directly from the kettle. Adding boiling water helps speed up the cooking process by immediately activating the starch in the rice. This prevents the rice from sticking too long in the warm water, which can cause mushiness and helps achieve a fluffier texture. I add enough water to cover the rice completely, stir gently, and cover the pot. It's important to check periodically and adjust the water depending on your preference, whether you like your rice fluffy or slightly softer. Whilst that was going on, I went ahead to prepare the additional proteins that we'll be serving together with this Koobi Angwamo, which is some sardines, some corned beef, and sausage. With the sausage, I place them in my air fryer and set it aside whilst I focus on finishing the rice. Whilst the rice cooks, I prepare the pepper sauce using fresh tomatoes, habanero pepper, onions, and some salt to taste. I grind everything together in an asanka. I reach my desired consistency. This fresh pepper sauce pair perfectly with anwamo. That's our usual. You can use your processor, your blender. Just use what makes it easier on you. I checked on the rice and it's almost done. To finish it properly, I cover it with parchment paper and allow it to steam for a few more minutes. This helps traps the steam and ensure even cooking. After a few minutes, I check again and it's fluffy, soft, and smells incredible. To make this meal wholesome and balanced, I prepare a simple salad with it, which was some white cabbage, some cucumbers, cilantro, and red onions. With the right ingredients and proper techniques, cooking Kobe becomes highly delicious with high protein, flavorful, and satisfying meal. This dish is comforting, nutrition, and full of traditional Ghanaian flavor. If you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more authentic Ghanaian dishes. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Be safe. Bye.